All right. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm just impressed by the fact that I do something I enjoy and it's just for the passion, Interviewing NFL draft prospects is something that I've been doing for the last year. So it's gone well. It takes a lot of the hard work, it takes a lot of the determination. You may have to tag hundreds of NFL draft prospects to get maybe one or two to be interested. You may be lucky, you may be not. So it goes whatever direction you go by. But when you go aggressive and you look for that opportunity to get somebody, it's a blessing. It's very rewarding, especially for these athletes, man. Like, I'm going to describe each individual that I had the pleasure of this year to interview, for the person in general. So let's start off with Shannon Shower. He may be a small school prospect. He's got versatility to play safety and cornerback. So he played at a small college. He was at the University of Southern Mississippi, but transferred to West Florida. Played at a very small college. I don't know if he's going to be drafted or not, but whoever takes a flyer on this kid, this guy's got versatility to play any spots in the secondary. So he's an outstanding interview. For a short interview, he was impressive, He took the time, and it's very appreciated of him. And then I can go on. Jaden Woodby, a traditional in-the-box safety. Very cool dude, very chill guy. Kind of gives you the understanding of the defense. He can play linebacker at the next level, or he can just stay by as a traditional safety. He can do it all on defense. He doesn't need to make the pretty plays and flashy plays. He gets the job done. That's all that matters. And then the one that come away impressed is Christian Young from Arizona, a tall safety. He's played cornerback his first year in college. He moved up to safety, played a lot of different spots, even played some linebacker. He does have some versatility that you really like at the next level. He is a guy that can play any spots on that defensive side. He can be a hybrid linebacker. He can be your traditional safety. He can be the single high safety that can cover. He can be your cornerback if you wanted him to be. But he's a Swiss Army knife on defense. He can play any of those spots that I just mentioned. And he runs a 4.4. 6'3", 220 pounds. But he can play at the next level. So he's got some good talent-wise, Then the other guy. The one guy that stood out to me was, he wasn't quite a big talker, but when he got to the point, he got to the point. Cameron Young from Mississippi State, man. He is probably one of the most humble individuals that I've ever interviewed. He plays the game. You look at his stats, it's not flashy, but he gets the job done. He can stop the run. He can disrupt plays. You watch what he did at the Senior Bowl. It's very impressive. His one-on-one matchups, he held his own on those matchups and did pretty well. And he's kind of a good fit. He can play on any of the schemes. He can play a 4-3 defense. He can play a 3-4 defense. He's a traditional D tackle. He's got some good get-offs in a way. He can get towards them. He's got the power. He's got the strength. He's worth a look. I think you can't go wrong with him. I think he's probably one of those guys that you can take a chance on. This guy has some potential. You coach him the right way, this guy can be a stud at the next level. But then again, it's going to be interesting. So then my next upcoming interview will probably be on Wednesday. So Central State cornerback Malik Johnson. So I'm going to do more research on this kid. And then maybe I'll do some more in the coming weeks. Chandler Zavala, I seen him follow me on Twitter. I don't know if he's going to message me back, so we'll see. Aubrey Miller Jr. kind of responded back to me, the linebacker from Jackson State. He seemed very interested, but I don't know if we're going to get to a schedule yet. And Rajon Wright, it hasn't been coming back to messages as of lately. It's been weeks, so I haven't got much info on him lately. But as soon as he gets back to me, we'll figure out something. But the NFL draft prospects, man, I just do it for the passion. I don't do it for clicks. I do it for the passion. I give the faithful and the entire all 31 teams a chance to get to know these prospects. So whenever their team drafts those players, you can check out my content, you can check out their highlights, you can check out a lot of the film, and you'll get what kind of football player you're getting. I don't do it for this money shit. If I did, it would, but it's a bonus, bro. So when I do this stuff, bro, I do it for passion. I love it, bro. I get to know these people. I get to root for their journey, bro, because it's fun, bro. These guys have dreamed about this opportunity as a kid. So you never know. You never know if your team's going to draft them or not. I never know if they're going to be drafted by my team or not. Last year, I interviewed Spencer Burford. He ended up being the 4th round draft pick by the 49ers, and I did a lot of my due diligence, and I came away very impressed. His versatility was what stood out to me. He played guard the first 2 years in college and played right tackle at the last 2 years. And that's what stood out, is his power, the way he plays the position. It's outstanding, bro. Like, that's when I did a lot of my due diligence. But guys like Jason Poe, a small school prospect that can possibly be a center at the next level, but people look at his size and say he's too small to play at the next level, but he's fast and he's got the power. When you do a lot of your due diligence, bro, you come away very impressed with the work they've done, bro. So when I'm doing this type of stuff, I'm doing my homework on these guys, so I know what the Niners are getting when, like, if they draft them, you know. So those are guys that I'm very impressed by, and that's how I do it, bro. When I do my due diligence on guys like Jaden Woodbey, I had to do a lot of my homework on him, and he's a traditional safety that can play linebacker. He's a hybrid safety / linebacker, can play those spots. Christian Young is just a versatile on different sides of the secondary, and he can play linebacker, bro, and he's fast as hell. He's a 6'3" type of player, bro. He's a big size safety. He could be a linebacker. He could be a big size cornerback, whatever you want to put him, bro. And then you look at Cameron Young, bro. He can develop himself into a solid starter at the next level. He could be nice in the rotation. He can get better as a pass rusher, and I like his answers. It's like he knows what he's talking about, and he kind of explains everything pretty well. So when you look at those guys, you come away impressed. So that's all I gotta say. But when I do this, I do it for the passion, and I promote it because I want you guys to see what you're getting with these guys, if you get what I'm saying. But I encourage you guys to check it out, just so you guys can know what you're getting yourself into with these players, so you can know what they're going to do for your team or what they're going to do for the 49ers in general. But as always, I'll keep you guys updated, and go Niners.